Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football. AFTV Lee, before the game, you was counting 4s, 5s, right? And remember, if you remember rightly, there was a guy in the comments who said, hey, hold on, right? These lot, they only lost 1-0 at Villa Park, right? So be very careful. Remember, there was a guy in the comments that said that. Yeah. And it turned out that way, you know what I mean? They made it really, really difficult for us. 0-0 at half-time. We get the goal up. We think it's all over. It weren't all over. Right. They got the goal, and then the guys are just saying to me, I thought Jesus scored that goal, but it was actually an own goal. But who cares? It's 2-1. But you look very angry.
No, I am. Sometimes, you know what I mean, I look at Arteta today, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And he's lucky today. You know what I mean? Like, first and foremost, what was Nketiah doing at left back? What was he doing at left back?
So he has played left back before,
but he changed all the back four around, and then you know, unfortunately Ben White's got injured. But when Miles Lewis-Skelly come on, at least there was something going into the midfield, bursting through, a little bit more attacking. When you're playing against a Banks low block, you know, Nketiah's not your man out there. He's been playing centre half. I don't understand that.
Hold on, Lee. He has played left back on many. He's actually only played centre back recently due to injuries.
We've got Saliba. Right, okay, right. You're going to go along with that then. Saliba normally plays right side of a back four. He's gone over to the left side of back four to cater Timber. What is all that about? Don't make any excuse with that. It's a poxy decision.
No, but hold on. All I'm trying to say is you have seen that before, innit?
Yeah, have you seen Saliba playing wide as a left back centre half? How many times has he done that? So why did he do it today?
He does do it for France, though.
What the fuck, France, Robbie?
Straight.
I quite like France, Thierry Henry and all that, but leave it out. It was a complete Unfortunately, Ben White got injured, and then it made us look a lot better defensively. You know, and another thing that you know, you cannot go 45 minutes walking football. Waste of 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, you come out the second half, we looked a lot better, and you know, but the same mistakes we're making all the time. Like, we get the goal, and then you think, right, go on. What do we do then? We go back and defend, and as you're waiting for it to exactly the same thing happened at Sunderland, and we conceded, and we do exactly the same thing again today. And like by that time, I've gone, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sweating about to take my coat off. I've gone. You know what I mean?
It was very nervy.
Anybody here thinking that we was going to go back and win that game? Well, I tip me hat to you because it didn't. But then you get a little bit of luck with a goal. But listen, there's mistakes there. We've got to learn on it. The one thing I will say, and the one positive I've got about today, like, you know, is there's been a criticism of Arsenal for a very, very, very long time about not winning when they don't play well. You've got to play well and all that. That was a horrendous performance today, but we've come out with a win. So that's a major, major plus. Major plus, you know. I'd rather play like that and win than play really, really well and lose.
Yeah.
But if we carry on playing like that and playing those tactics, I'm sorry, Mikel, you've got to change it.
Why do you think he changed up things?
Because I honestly think he's too scared to lose games.
Yes, thank you.
Win games, you know what I mean? Like, they're bottom of the league, they've got 2 points for a reason. Why are you going in defensive mode? Take them on. You know, what should happen? When we got that first goal, the floodgates should open then. 3 or 4-0, but what do? We go into a low block and wait, and then more of the game, you knew it was coming, Rob. You knew it was coming, like, and then when you're 1-0 down and that's happening, anything can happen. A ricochet, a shot across, great header by the way, drilled it across, banged in the header, and you have to go to yourself like, that was on the cards. Don't do that. You've done it at Sunderland and cost us 2 points. You know what I mean? Like, and I will give him a bit of a brace at the Sunderland game. He had no forwards to come on. We was all tired. Today he's got a bench full of players.
Well, he brought them on, didn't he?
Yeah, but then still went negative. Yeah. I don't know why. Why'd you go negative? You know, listen, he got away with it. We got away with it, and we'd be thankful. But if you carry on like that, you're going to get found out.
When you say go negative, I mean, when after they scored the goal, you mean they went negative?
When we went 1-0 up,
Right.
instead of going for it, we dropped that.
Instead of going for the second.
Declan Rice went in at centre half. We lost the midfield then, right? And all they done, they totally dominated. Like Wolverhampton Wanderers have got 2 points for 5-10 minutes of that, from the 84th minute to the 90th. They totally dominated. We had 8 men, 9 men behind the ball. We're getting the ball and kicking it. It's coming straight back. If you're going to go to the side, you've got to be better than that, Rob. You've got to be better than that. Have a bit of belief. Have a bit of belief in your attacking qualities and go for it. Like, you know, what I mean? Don't be going stupid. But like, you know, what I mean, playing 10 men behind the ball and then like Declan Rice kicked the ball out, come straight back. They got it out wide, and then like we're defending on our box. Anything can happen.
And it did. And it did. But lots of fights show. You know, what I mean, the heads didn't drop and all that. They've gone on got it and won the game.
That is something you've got to give the players credit for. Like, you know, now listen, that might not be the manager's side. It might be the players as well trying to.
Well, these are the players that he brought on.
So, well, you know, that's something they're going to have to look at. But the bravery and going forward and getting the goal. Last minute, like we had the heartbreak of last week. That was a tough one to take, Rob, last week. Like, you know what I mean, last minute. We turned it around and got the goal today. Didn't see it coming. But listen, we got lucky. But listen, the one positive, and I'll say, is all the moaning that I've done, the one positive is we have been criticised many, many times. We've come out of games, we've played so well and lost. And then there's times when we don't play well, we get beaten. I don't think we was that bad at Aston Villa last week, if I'll be honest. I think that they was a very, very good side. We got beaten. But today that was probably one of the worst performances I've seen. The positive is we've won the game.
Week off now, right, up until the next game. Obviously, we got, next week, Saturday night, away at Everton. They're going to have to play a lot better than that, going away at Everton. And it is time to try and get an away win, isn't it?
Yeah, listen. It's going to be tough, and it's very, very tough when you're taking on teams with a low block. It is hard. Don't care what anybody says. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to break them down. And one thing in our armoury is we've got a set piece, but you know when you're going up against David Moyes' side, they're going to be up for that. You know what I mean? And we've got to be very, very smart in what we do over there, like, you know, because they're going to be low block and everything like that. But they're on the back of a bad result as well, like, you know, lost Chelsea, like, you know, it's a tough game, but they've lost that, so there's a little bit of pressure on them. What we've got to do, and they're missing a few players, but listen, like, you know, we're getting a few players back now, like, you know, Trossard come back today, like, you know, we also had Jesus coming back, like, you know what I mean? So, listen, there's certain players in the team at the moment that have not done themselves justice today, but, you know, they've got another opportunity now, rest up now. I hope he's giving them at least 2 or 3 days off now. You know what I mean? Definitely 2, Sunday, Monday, maybe even Tuesday. Do a bit of Christmas shopping, right, you know. And whatever you do, Mikel, keep staying lucky over Christmas and the New Year, like, because we're going to need your luck.
Listen, it's worked out today, and it's pressure now on Man City tomorrow. Listen, they got to go away to Crystal Palace. That won't be an easy game either.
No, that won't be easy, but like, you know, the great thing about it now, I won't watch that tomorrow. I don't care. We've done our business and that's it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you imagine it yesterday, if anything did happen tomorrow and we'd drop points here, you know what I mean? It'd be more and more. As Arsenal fans now, as bad as that was today, and as crap as what it was and whatever, we can enjoy it. We can enjoy now. We've won the game. That's all that matters at the end of the day. I know I've gone on about it, but at the end of it, it's all about results. Results. Got the result today, and then hopefully, like, something happens tomorrow. But we cannot rely on other teams. That's the thing now, which is we've got to. It's all about us, what we do. Make sure that we win, and we ain't got to worry about what Man City do. We ain't got to worry about them now, because at the end of the day, if they win, nothing we can do about it. It's out of our control. Out of everybody, what we can control is at 90 minutes when we play here. When we play at Everton, we've got to play a lot better than what we have, and if we do, we've got a chance. But, like, you know, you cannot get away with performances like that, Rob. You can't mask how poor that was today. But it's all about the 3 points.